Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for 23 and a half years. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick, easy, and adorable greeting cards. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please say hello and let me know where you're from. I love finding out where everyone is viewing from. Also, if you would be so kind to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. So hello everyone. Hello Mary. Hello Valerie. Please say hello if you're watching tonight live, or if you're watching my Facebook video on the replay, please comment #replay so that I know that you've watched, and let me know what you think about the card that we're making tonight. Hello. I have some wonderful cards to share with all of you. I had a team, actually it was our after Christmas party yesterday, but we also had a delightful swap. It was anything floral, and if you know me, you know that I love stamping cards with flowers on them, so this was right up my alley. Hello April. Hello Mary. Another Mary Teal and Mary Husna. Hello everyone. Well, so I have some beautiful cards to share from the swap, and then I've been busy stamping the day away, making some cards with some celebration items, and I'm excited to share those with you. So if you just give me one more second, I'm going to sync my laptop and then we will get started. How's everyone doing? Are you stamped this weekend? I hope so. Oops, sorry. I hate that part. Okay. Woo, that was good. All right. Just swing this to the side, and then let me get my camera in position. So hold on for some little bit of jigglies. All right, this is my website if you would like to find out more about me, or when I hold in-person classes, or if you would like to place an online order, this is where you would go, kimdent.stampinup.net. Right now, this is my host code, which will last till the end of January. If you're placing an order that is $149.99 or less, please use this code because it helps me out tremendously. Oh, April, I'm so sorry. We'll keep your husband, it's Rick, right, April? In our prayers. That nasty flu bug is wicked. Oh, hello. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jill. All right. Goodness gracious. That nasty bug is just going around. All right. Here we go. I want to show you the cards from my team swap first. And they are so cool. So if you missed, hi, Debbie. The theme was floral cards. So this is from Lynn Zerby, and this is called a fault line card. Isn't that crazy how it looks like it is? I'm going to have to ask Lynn how she did it, but the tearing and the popping up of these two pieces that's where it gets its name, fault line. It's made with the bundle that I'm using today, the heart-shaped bundle, which is from Saleabration. Isn't it gorgeous? This is from Kelly to Shannon, bright and cheery. I think the stamp set is called Cheerful Daisy. Hello, Jane. Hello, Laurie. Thanks for watching tonight. This one, this is from Jennifer Benner. So she used the same thing, the Cheerful Daisy stamp set, and that is Blackberry Bliss. And this is the Countryside Corners dies. Very pretty. This one is from Patty Waller, and Patty had the great idea to use the DSP. That's where her flowers come from. So love those colors, petal pink and that smoky slate. A little This is always a sweet touch, girls. If you have scraps laying around, always, Valerie, my friend Valerie, who I think is watching tonight, she's the one who said the inside of your card needs to be as pretty as the outside. And you can do that with scraps of DSP, or that's, we call that DSP. It's designer series paper, or it's a fancy word for scrapbook paper. This one is a shaker card from Roberta Layton. Aren't they? Isn't that? And this is one of our new punches. I know it coordinates with Hugs for Love. I can't think of the name of this punch though. So if you know it, shout it out. Isn't that pretty? I love shaker cards. I'm always fascinated by them. This one is from Celine Geerling. Isn't that pretty? And there again, there's that heart-shaped bundle. She stamped Berry Burst on Pretty in Pink, I believe. And then a little bit of gold. That's with the die, which you'll see me use that today. This one is, hi Lynn. This one is, oh good, I'm glad you're watching. This is Vicky Fust. And do you remember, Lynn, what she called this? It's some sort of easel card, and it stands up really nicely. If you have heard me talk, I like cards that stand up, like if they need to be displayed on a mantle or a desk or a cubby. So this is one of those. I think it's called it's an easel card, but there's another part of it. So very cool. Thank you, Vicki, on this one. This one is Brenda Marshall. Gorgeous. I don't have this, but this card makes me want to get it. Reminds me of Hawaii. And then there, she stamped the inside. Hi, Janice. Thanks for watching. This one is from Kelly Svitina. And I think this is called, we decided this is Country Flowers. Isn't that pretty? Kelly did a lot of coloring on that. And then the deckled circles. And then this one, I am not sure. Lynn, do you know who this is? This is a new die, corner die, and this card, look how simple it is. She did this. This is scoring. So you just use your scoring tool and do three lines that, are close together. Isn't that simple, but so elegant? And I don't know who gave me this one. Oh, thank you, Denise. Looks like a bay window card. I think you're right. Oh, you're right, Lynn. Thank you. Thanks. That's why I need my girls on my team. This is Diana Nord. That's from Diana Nord. So simple, but so elegant. And then the last one was mine, which you saw me make this on a Facebook Live, or it's on my YouTube videos. So this is with the Delightful Wishes. And some sweet YouTuber, she told me, I didn't know the name of this flower. This is a forsythia. Isn't that pretty? And then I use those tiny bee trinkets, which I love. I need to order more. And this is a Joy Fold card. So those are the beautiful cards from my team. I'm so proud of them. And I love getting these cards. It's great inspiration for me. And I love being able to collect them. And then when I need a card and I've run out, it's always nice to have these cards to send out to my family and friends. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for watching tonight. All right, we're going to set those off to the... Oh, one more. Sorry. Left it hanging. This is Gina Palumbo, and she used the same embossing folder as Brenda Marshall did. So this is Gina's, and it looks like Pretty Peacock, Granny Apple Green, and Pretty in Pink. And there's that beautiful flower. So thank you, Gina. All right, the cards that I made today... it's always one that when you sit down and you're like, I have time to make a bunch of cards. Now, where did they go? Here we go. Watch this, girls. Well, here's one of them. This is one that we're going to make today. Let me see if I can find the other ones. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, where are they? That's when it's... Does anybody else have this problem in their stamp room? Oh, my goodness. Now it's going to make me crazy. Well, I have this one. That's going to make me crazy. Where did I stick them? I was just going to tell you how happy I was to be able to sit down here and stamp all day long. But I guess I'll have to show them to you next week. All right, the bundle that I'm using. This is the heart-shaped bundle. This is one of our Saleabration offerings. And it is one that if you spend $120, you get the stamp set along with the dies, the coordinating dies, for free. So it's one of the offerings that, I just found the cards, yay. So here's the die set. You've got the heart wreath, a flower, these two little tiny leaves. I love this. I always love it when there's a banner that comes along, or a label. And then these three flowers coordinate with these three right here. And there you can see another one. This is like flowers or more greenery. So that is what we're working with today, along with, let me show it to you in here. This is one of my other favorite things, along with this bundle, the Bloom Impressions. This is another one that you get 12 sheets of DSP or scrapbook paper. If you spend $60, you get this pack for free. So it's a great time if you plan on placing an order anytime soon. Make sure you knock it up to $60 so you can pick something for free. All right, here's the other ones. This is a pocket card. And this, I got the idea from Connie Stewart. And then remember this, because I'm going to talk about it in just a second. So that's a pocket card. This one is, I don't know, this is just a simple one. These 4 pieces I cut out with the Bloom Impressions DSP, and I love the colors, Blackberry Bliss and Blackberry Bliss and, is that Fresh Freesia? Hold on. Yes, Fresh Freesia. And then there's the heart. I've stamped it, and then I've cut out the heart just like I did on this pink card over here with the DSP. This sweet little bow is made with another offering from Saleabration. So it's Fresh Freesia. It's really nice to work with and easy to tie a cute little bow. So that's one of the offerings that you can choose. So that's just a simple one. I use the same idea, same panel on here, but just made it a plain one. And then as you can see on the inside, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for. I don't think I need any more Valentine's cards. So this would be a sweet wedding shower card or just a get well card. But there's that one. And then the last one, this is an easy 3-panel card. So these are like 1 inch. 2 of these are 1 inch by 5 1/4. And then I think this one is, let's see, pull out my handy dandy ruler. This is that middle panel is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. So here I want to point this out because this is something in our catalog that I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to. Do you see this piece right here? Isn't it beautiful? As well as this one and this. They are in our mini catalog. This is an ephemera pack. And so if you go to page 13 of our mini catalog, there's all sorts of, I've got this too, which there's just bits and pieces that make card making so fast. Like if you are, just like with these Valentines, I think did I show you on the inside? No stamping. That love you, I just punched out. Oh, and look, sweet little flowers down there at the bottom that coordinate. So I want to show you just a few of these for $7. How many? You get, let's see, it includes 5 by 7, 2 each of 3 different designs. So this is all I did, girls. They're die cut pieces that I punched out. These are my favorite. There you can see the heart. There's a little bit of like lattice, more of these little bitty, looks like little lily of the valleys. And then a lot of these, they don't, once you pull them apart, there you can see that one. Look at how quick, if I need it, I'll save these for next year, but look at all the Happy Valentine's Day. And then, let's see, did I get them all? I think so. Yeah, there's the Melon Mambo ones that I've used. But this just, that's why I was able to sit down here and play and pop together so many cards. So if you like having extra little bits and pieces around, this is a great way. Look at the ephemera packs. They're very reasonably priced, and you get so much for the cost. So $7, I think, for all of them. Here's some stripes and floral mix and match cards and envelopes, 10 card bases and 10 envelopes for $10. You can't beat that, and they're beautiful. All right, here we go. So I hope you like these. I wanted to show that I used Bloom Impression DSP with all 4 cards, but this is the one that I'm going to make for you tonight, and this is called an Off-set Gatefold card. So for our kit, you need a piece of Melon Mambo that is 5.5 by 8.5, and then I scored it at 1.5 and 5 3/4, and that's the name. That's from Jackie Bullhoist, who is also known as Clump and Stamper. So 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 1.5 and 5 3/4. Then you need a piece for your inside. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. You need a piece of basic white. This is for that little label on the outside, 1 inch by 3 1/4. You need a piece of 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and that's that Bloom Impressions DSP. And then Bloom Impressions 2.5 by 5 1/4. You need a piece of basic white, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Melon Mambo, this is the layer behind it, 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then Bubble Bath is 3 by 3. So all of the colors that I'm using, like even on the other cards, this other samples, I pulled that from the DSP. It makes color coordination so easy. This piece is what I use to cut out the heart die, and it's a 3 by 3. And then this one is 1.5 by 2.5, and I cut out 2 flowers with that. So these 2 little flowers right here. So if you like making fun folds cards, this one is really easy to make. We're gonna put it together really quick. I have not used Melon Mambo so much in the last, I've used it, I think, for most of my Valentine cards. I like the bright pink. I love the combination of Bubble Bath and Melon Mambo together. So we're just gonna get our bone folder and put some nice crisp creases in it. And then I'm gonna pull in the Bloom Impressions 2.5 by 5 1/4. That goes right there on the larger panel. And then this is from that same piece. It's just the reverse side of it. So this is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. And center that on that panel. And then I'm going to bring in the Bubble Bath 3 by 3 and the Melon Mambo 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. I'm going to use my adhesive and put them together. Oh, you know what though? I want to tell you something. Whew. When I was making this, I do think when you use glue, whether it's the Tombow multi-purpose glue or your precision glue gun, when you're doing tiny little layers like this, if like it turned out okay, there's equal sides, but it makes it a little bit easier if you're using this glue, because if you don't get it centered, especially with those tiny little layers, you've got a little bit of wiggle room with it. So when I was making it, I did use the precision glue gun. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in the basic white 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Is that fit on there? Nope, that is not cut correctly. Hold on, let me get my, I must have been in a hurry. Oops, sorry. Here, let's cut out this one. There we go. Now it's ready. All right. And you wouldn't have to, like, girls, if doing tiny little layers is intimidating to you. Originally, when I was making this card, I was just going to use 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 with basic white, and then a 3 by 3 of the bubble bath. Just adding that little bitty tiny layer of Melon Mambo just, I don't know, pulls it together, I guess, because of the colors that we're using. Adds a little bit of pop, but it looks just as beautiful using that white with the bubble bath. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in my ink, which is Bubble Bath. And here's the beautiful heart, leafy heart wreath, I guess we're going to call it. Let's pull this down a little. Ooh, got a little fuzzball. There you go. Isn't that sweet? So this would be a sweet wedding card. All right, the next thing I already did it, but I want to walk you through it. So I took the heart wreath die, this one, and ran it through the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I used this piece, the 3 by 3, and here we go. I already cut it out. So I used just a scrap of that Bloom Impressions, and it looks like that. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to take my glue gun, whoop, and the nice part about this when you're gluing, you don't think that you have to put this on every single spot. If you just hit it, you know, randomly, and that's what, look how nice it's, for all my friends who are thinking about getting one of these, look how easy this makes, these tiny little dots with that fine tip. All right, so I don't think you have to glue the whole thing. You just have to hit it in a couple spots to anchor it down, and then lay it on there and press. And then we're ready to, hi Roberta. We were talking about the beautiful swap cards that we got from the team meeting yesterday, and yours was one of my favorites. All right, so there's that tiny little layer again. So it looks like this. And then I took, there's only one of these, but I wish there was two. There's two of the leafy things, the leaves. I wish they would have included 2 or 3 of these, but it was okay when you're playing, you know. So I took, and I did the same thing. I took the Bloom Impressions, this little piece, really just, you could use a scrap, you know, and I ran this through twice to get 2 flowers. Put that back there. And then one fun little thing that I've seen other stampers do is to just add a little bit of dimension to it. You can take it and just crimp up the corners like this. Just gives it a little bit of pop. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back side of it. And anchor it down here. And do the same. I just thought it was more fun. I almost started out doing this with like Melon Mambo cardstock to make the flowers, but then I thought this is a little bit more fun. So let's see, did I do, I'm gonna go right there. And then I took These are glossy enamel dots, and I've been using these a lot, I think because of the Melon Mambo. But I also used it on this Blackberry Bliss one. So the, there you can see in the middle of the purple. This really looks more, the purple looks more like Gorgeous Grape, but I thought it just, it coordinated okay. So there's that. So we're going to use Melon Mambo. Let me see, where's my take your pick tool? Well, I don't see it. I know it's here someplace. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does this. I'm going to take, I know I'm not. There, we're going to center that in the flower. I'm using my paper snips. Oops. Oh no. Get on there. There we go. Get on there. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I need my take your pick. There. There. Whew. All right. There we go. Now to anchor it down on the Off-set Gatefold, I want it centered like within this front panel. So I'm going to put the my adhesive on the, is it the left side? And a little extra since it's kind of a moving part. But I want it centered there. And then I've cut out with that 1-inch piece. Now this is something I almost didn't, I was looking right before we went live. This is, I use the 1-inch by 3 1/4 piece. You know, like this part, My Heart Loves Your Heart, that's for Rick. So I don't know. I was looking for another stamp to put on here. I was really looking for a skinny congratulations to go on here to use for a shower card. And I know I've got one. And I was surprised out of my collection of stamps. I didn't think I had as many. Look how, you know, the font has to be kind of tiny to go on this. But I did have quite a few tiny fonts. This also could be a sweet get well card. Let's see. There's also Just Because, there we go. I'm going to do it. We're going to do Just Because I Care on there. So the words that are on with the stamp set: My Heart Loves Your Heart, Just Because I Care, Thank You, My Thoughts of You are all heart-shaped, and Hello. So I'm going to take that off. One thing with these skinny stamps, I'll show you a little trick. Sometimes we get them on here and they're like they're not, that's exaggerating, but you know how they're not straight across and you want it to be straight across. If you ever have that problem, just lay down your stamp on your grid paper and kind of use that line as a visual, and then take your acrylic block and go on top of it and it'll be straight. Okay, now I'm going to bring in Melon Mambo. Get that out of the way. So we're going to do Just Because I Care. Get that in the camera. And that's kind of crookedy. Oh shoot. Well, I'm going to go with it. Maybe we'll put some gems on there. See if it straightens it out. All right. This one I did the dimensionals. Here we go. So I was able to use the regular size dimensionals on here. And that just went straight across the heart. That's not too bad. All right, for my inside piece, the 4 by 5 1/4, I used, let's see, I used Happy Valentine's Day on my sample for my honey. But for this one, I'm trying to think what we could use. I think I'm just going to leave it blank. Maybe let's stamp some flowers on there. Where are they? Here they are. So it's a sweet little stamp set. Look at I love tiny stamps too. Instead of Happy Valentine's Day, which I'm going to tell you where I got that in a second. I'm going to find some words to put on there, but I'm going to glue it down. And there we have the Off-set Gatefold card. The other thing I want to show you is there are, let me close this up, these purple adhesive back sequins. Did I have them? Here they are. This is another one of the offerings from Saleabration. So they're very pretty too, and they coordinate really nicely with the Bloom Impressions DSP. So that's another one of our sweet Saleabration offerings. And you can see I used it right here. And there's that punch from the, what is it called? Hugs for Love, that coordinates with this is the stamp set. So you can get this as a bundle, Hugs for Love, and then you can see there's where that punch comes into play. And there's also another stamp set called Brightest Borders that is another like extension of this, where you've got more words, different types of words, and then more borders for to use on the punch. So I think I've covered everything. Saleabration goes through the end of February, February 28th, and there are a lot of cool products in here that you can choose from. This is Bright and Cheery, the fruit salad. The one thing that I want to, and here we talked about these, the Friendly Seagulls, and I just got Day to Celebrate. So, and I used this at our team meeting, our make and take. There's the Toadstool Gardens. The one thing, or two things that I want to tell you about, Dance With Me. Oh, and there's the sequins. So during Saleabration, there are, along with the benefits of if you spend $60 or $120, you get to pick a free item out of this catalog. If you place a $300 order or you collect $300 worth of orders, you and a couple of your friends go together, and if you do that, you get an additional $30 in free merchandise during Saleabration. And then the other offering is if you decide that you want to sign up to be on my team, to be a demonstrator, you can choose for $99. One of the options is you can choose for $99, you would get $155 worth of product, and it's whatever you want to pick. Here, let me flip my camera around. It's whatever you want to pick out of any of the catalogs, and it ships for free. The one thing, I had 2 girls join my team this past week, and one of the things that I want to make sure all of you know is if you decide you sign up during Saleabration, the other offering is you get 2 free sets of markers of your choice. So if you want regals and subtles or neutrals and bright, it's whatever you want, plus a hand made by me. I think it's called it's in here. It is called Handmade Designs, which is, it's got a really cute handmade by that you can put on the back of your cards. If you would decide that you want to sign up to get the additional free merchandise, $30 in free merchandise, or the markers and the stamp set, and then you think, oh, this isn't for me, or I just want to do it for the discount, you would not have to put an order in to stay active till, so it's the middle of one of our quarters, so it's January, February, March. We're in the middle of the quarter. Stampin' Up says you don't have to, as a new demonstrator, you don't have to worry about placing an order till, so January, February, March, April, May, June, and it's a $300 quarterly minimum that you would have to place to stay active. And so for that $300, someone said to me, can I place it, can I place $100 every month? Yes, you can do that. Or you can wait till the very last day and place $300 then. Stampin' Up also gives you a grace month or a pending month. So technically you would be active till the end of July. If just by signing up, during celebration right now, that's a pretty cool thing. And then if you decide that you want to continue on, you place that $300 and you have $300 in orders. And also 90% of the girls on my team of 50 they do it because they want the discount. They don't do what I do. Some of them have customers, some of them sell to their girlfriends, but for the most part, they're their own best customer, and they take advantage of that 20% discount, which you can do immediately after you sign up. So anything after that, and that includes like all the stuff that is marked down, the last chance product items so think about it. If you're interested or you would like more information, please give me a call, or if you found me on Facebook, send me a Facebook message, or if you found me on YouTube, you can always comment, and I'm pretty good about getting right back to you. So my last girl signed up, and she is in Covington, Kentucky. So I have a couple of girls who live across the United States. So you don't have to be here in Missouri to sign up under me. All right. Have a wonderful week, everyone. God's blessings. Stay warm, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.